Let me guess. You've had that fantasy too. The one where you walk into a room and boom, you don't care what anyone thinks. No fear, no insecurity, no overthinking what to say. You're untouchable. Haters' words bounce off you like bullets off Superman's chest. You're finally free, but then you open your mouth, say something awkward, and suddenly you're back to wondering, do they think I'm an idiot? Here's the truth nobody tells you. You will never stop caring what people think. And you shouldn't even try, because that urge is wired into you at the deepest level. But here's the trick. You can hack who you care about and what you care about. And when you do, that's when life changes. So let's break this down. People who ask, how do I stop caring what others think, are asking the wrong question. Because here's the short answer. If you didn't care, you'd be a psychopath. Think about it. Imagine a world where nobody cared what anyone thought. Your kid gets sick? Not my problem. Your mom gets hit by a bus? Hey, life goes on. A stranger is crying on the street? Who cares? That's not strength. That's sociopathy. Caring about others' perceptions is what makes us human. It's what gives us compassion, love, friendship, connection. The same impulse that makes you nervous at a party is also what makes you care when someone you love is in pain. You can't delete one without deleting the other. So if you've been trying to stop caring completely, you're chasing an impossible and actually dangerous fantasy. Here's where it gets deeper. Caring about opinions isn't just cultural, it's evolutionary. Picture life 100,000 years ago. You're part of a tribe of 50 people. Every meal, every hunt, every night's sleep, you depend on them. If they like you, you survive. If they kick you out, you're food for predators by next week. That's why rejection hurts like hell. To your brain, it literally feels like death. Studies show the same pain centers light up when you get socially rejected as when you get physically injured. That's why being ghosted can feel as painful as breaking a bone. Fast forward to today, and your brain still thinks you're in a tribe. Except now your tribe might be your coworkers, your classmates, or random people on the internet who don't even know your middle name. Which means every mean comment, every rejection, every awkward silence hits you as if your survival is at stake. No wonder we obsess over what people think. Evolution built us this way. But here's the plot twist. Today, you can choose your tribe. In ancient times, you had no choice. If your 30-person group rejected you, you were dead. But in the modern world, you can walk away. You can quit toxic friends, switch jobs, leave bad relationships, find new communities online or offline. This is the biggest cheat code of modern life. You'll always care what people think. But you get to decide which people. And here's where most people get it wrong. They surround themselves with petty, shallow people. They live for the approval of coworkers they don't respect, classmates they don't even like, or followers they'll never meet. And then they wonder why life feels empty. It's not that you care too much. It's that you're caring about the wrong audience. So here's the first trick. Audit your tribe. If you're craving validation, make sure it's from people who are actually worth impressing. People you admire, respect, and learn from. People who push you higher instead of dragging you down. When you raise the quality of your tribe, you automatically raise the quality of the validation you care about. But let's go deeper, because even if you choose the right tribe, there's another reason you obsess over opinions. You don't have something bigger to focus on. Here's a thought experiment. Imagine a baby is trapped in a burning building. You're the only one who knows. You start running in, and everyone around you is shouting, "You're crazy! You'll die in there! What an idiot!" Do you stop? Of course not. You don't give a damn what they think because the mission, saving that child, is bigger than their opinions. That's the real secret. You stop obsessing about what people think when you find something so important, you're willing to be ridiculed for it. A mission, a purpose, a cause. It could be your art, your business, your family. A dream so important that embarrassment becomes irrelevant. And here's the paradox. The moment you stop living for other people's approval because you found something worth losing approval for is the exact moment people start respecting you. Think about it. The leaders, artists, entrepreneurs you admire, they all got laughed at, mocked, ridiculed. And yet, we respect them precisely because they didn't bend to every opinion. They cared more about their mission than their image. So the irony is this: the less you chase validation, the more it comes. Now, let's bring this down to earth. How do you actually do this in your daily life? 3 steps. Audit your tribe. Ask, whose opinions actually matter? If the answer is people I don't admire, change your circle. Find your burning building. What mission, project, or purpose matters enough that you'd risk ridicule for it? Write it down. Train small acts of defiance. Practice saying no. Practice doing something slightly embarrassing on purpose. Each rep builds resilience until other people's opinions lose their grip. So here's the takeaway. You'll never stop caring what people think. That's human. The trick is to redirect it. Choose better tribes. Choose bigger missions. Care so much about something meaningful that everything else fades into noise. And if you're still asking, but what if people judge me? Here's my answer. They will, always. And that's the price of living a life worth respecting. Now, it's your turn. Drop this in the comments. What's one thing in your life you'd be willing to be ridiculed for? If you can't answer that easily, maybe that's the problem. Hit subscribe for more contrarian strategies like this. And remember, the moment you stop chasing approval is the moment you start earning real respect.